Hello everybody, sanibonani. Welcome to my channel. Igama lami nguTando Mdletshe, and on this channel sikhuluma ama-reality TV shows, ama-celebrities kanye nama-YouTubers. If it's your first time joining me today and you really like my content, do not forget to press the subscribe button. If you are joining me from Facebook and also on Twitter, do not forget to follow me over there as well. You guys, listen, we have a lot of stories to get through. Before we start work, okay? Before we start work, we shall not start our day without gossiping. Thank you so much to everybody that's joining me. Leslie, thank you so much for coming in the comment section. Precious Pearl, I appreciate you. Mandi Samakleke, thank you so much for being here. Good morning. Amuchelang, good morning. Thank you so much for being here, you guys. So let's talk about these few stories, okay? Let's talk about the stories that are just lighthearted, positive stories. And then we get into the ones that are like, the dramatic ones, okay? We have a positive story here. Let me just share this so that you guys can see it, okay? By the way, we didn't do a live yesterday, hey guys. I'm busy, I'm 17. So sometimes, it's difficult. So let's do this story. But I think, for the future or moving forward, you guys, I think I won't be able to do my morning lives only because I'm so busy at work. And because we are in the education sector, when it's the end of the year, not only are we doing work for the end of the year, but we're preparing for the new year because in January, honey, the grade 12s are coming and we need to be ready. So, but I'll make sure that at least on those days, I have like videos ready for the day, or I'll be doing videos throughout the day. If I can do voiceovers, I'll do that. But I'll give you something, but it might not be lives every day. We'll see how it goes though. So listen, you guys. So we have somebody, Liopo Boy, okay, that is going to do some things overseas, you guys. So we are celebrating our talent this morning. It says here, from dancing at a taxi rank to the world stage, okay? Do you ever think if you sing somebody sing at the taxi rank or dance at the taxi rank that one day this person is going to be big? We never think about that. This is a story by Ukama Daile. He was introduced, by the way, this is him, Liopo Boy, okay? I know people always say I pronounce Limpopo wrong. That's very hard. Okay, it's very hard. He was introduced as one of the backup dancers with colorful hair for Singamakati. He then made his mark as a dancer and has become a global success, teaching and choreographing Mzansi dance styles like Amapiano, Bantula, and Isbujwa in various countries. Liopo Boy, real name Matome Mahlatsi Talk, tells Zimoja about his global success and his upcoming European tour. Okay, the dance sensation continues to make waves in the international spotlight following his recent triumph in the South African Social Media Awards, where he secured the highly coveted Best Social Media Dancer of the Year. Liopo Boy adds another accolades to his growing list of achievements. His victory at the South African Social Media Awards follows his resounding success as a dance competition in Belgium, solidifying his reputation as a global dance powerhouse. I am so grateful that I can wake up every morning and do what I love, he tells Zemoja. I know there's a young boy or girl from the small village looking at me and my background and thinking there will be a success, he says. Okay. And I think that's important because when you see people that are coming from villages being successful, because even kids that are back there can be like, oh, if someone from my area can do big things, I can do big things too. I know there's a young boy. Okay, I read that. Liopo Boy says his journey is only beginning now. This is just the start of the bigger things to come. In most cases, dancers are just background performance for DJs and singers, but we are slowly taking the lead, and I want to be and put SA on the map. With his infectious energy and unparalleled talent, Liopo Boy has captured the hearts of dance enthusiasts worldwide. He recently traveled to Moscow in the US, in Dubai, and England. He's now preparing to embark on a tour across Russia, Spain, Poland, UK, and Germany. Okay, he's going all over the world. Liopo Boy also recently dropped his EP titled Limpopo, which serves as a testament to his artistic vision and creativity. The EP has earned him significant praise with its beats and compelling rhythms, solidifying Limpopo Boy his position as a multifaceted entertainer. Okay, this reminds me of all the facets. Guys, do you remember the story of every facets of the car? Now, now I've lost. Hey, guys, hey, I have always loved making music, but dance was my entry, and right now I'm on the path to living my dream. He says, growing up in Limpopo, he in a not so privileged home, taught him to be humble and hardworking. How I grew up was preparing me for where I needed to be. We used to dance in a taxi rank outside shops and dreaming of one day going international. And I am now living my dream. So listen, if you are somewhere in the villages and you are talented somehow, but you are thinking nobody is ever going to see your talent except in your small Anyana village, you never know, okay? You never know. You might be doing some world tour one day, okay? Even South Africa is not mentioned in the countries that he'll be touring, okay? That's how big he's becoming, you guys. Anyway, I wanted to do this positive story just to say congratulations to him, and also for the kids to know and get some inspiration. You never know. You never know. Okay, just keep working at it. Okay. Anyway, guys, let me just see who's in the comment section. Lindelwa Koya, hello, Lindelwa. Pulane, good morning. Oji, good morning. It's good to have you here, you guys. So I wanted to do that positive story. And then the next story that I want to do, you guys, I want to talk about the show, because they are starting to talk about Kwamam Kize, the show, you guys. But I don't know if I trust them this time, because they've been talking about the season 2 of Kwamam Kize for such a long time. They'll be saying that the show is coming in a few months. They are already shooting the show, and then they will be like, no, it's not coming anymore. Maybe they're having issues with the production company or whatever. That's the thing, you guys, when you don't really need to do something, because Mom Kiza doesn't really need to do this reality show. Okay, she can live without doing it. And I think that's the reason that they just take their time to bring a season. Okay. So Kwamam Kiza to hit TV screens for the second season. So this is what they're saying now, that the show finally is coming. Okay, season 2 of Kwamam Kiza is coming. The most popular reality queen is back to reclaim her top spot with the new season and the new show, Kwamam Kiza. Kwamam Kiza returns for its second season, debuting as a Showmax original on the 14th of December and featuring fresh episodes every Tuesday. Okay, at least now they have specifics, as in it's coming on the 14th of December, and it's going to be coming, every episode is going to be coming every Tuesday. So I think that's specific enough for me to believe that it's really coming this time, because we've been waiting. During the first season, we checked Sean Kwamam Kize as she took back her maiden name and handled life as Kize. I do wonder what the storyline is going to be, you guys, with Kize. I think it will be interesting if they create something on the show where she gets to date, okay? Because I want to see Kize with a man, okay, with a hot guy. The first season was a big hit, Mzansi Magic, and won the best reality shows at the Hollywood and African prestigious awards. This success led Mamkize's nomination as the personality of the year at the 2022 DSTV Mzansi Viewers' Choice Awards. In season 2, viewers will get an exclusive look into the life of the businesswoman and her close family members, including her son Andile, daughter Sbatla, and daughter-in-law Tamia. Oh, we'll get to see Tamia this time. Reflecting on season 1's journey and expectation for season 2. Since the first season of the reality show was a success, Shonim Kize reminisces about about the key moments of season 1 and provides an overview of its content. In season 1 was about self-discovery. In season 2, you will witness a different side of me. My children have grown, I have grandchildren, and I am cherishing every moment. I am to be more open so that people can truly understand me. Okay, that will be nice. There are numerous misconceptions about me, and individuals have their own perceptions about who I am. And I have always stated that I want to tell my story in my own words, said Mamkhize. The upcoming season 2 assures a larger and more impressive experience compared to season 1, as it will continue to feature the drama, the obstacles, the victories, and all of it inherent in the journey, offering her fans further excitement of season 2 of Kwamamkhize Shown pledges to be more open, sharing both highs and lows of her life. Sometimes people believe that our lives are perfect. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure they're close to perfect. Okay. There's a lot of problems that can be solved with money. So I'm sure they have problems, but a lot of the problems that we have that need money to be solved, they don't have them. Sometimes people believe that our lives are perfect, but that's not the reality. So we also face difficult times, but we come out of those situations. People who find the inspiration in us will see our human side and relate to the journey we are on. Further explains Umam Kiz. Listen, you guys, one thing about this show is that it's not a show that you watch to relate to it. Because, guys, I mean, who lives like that? Okay, who has a child who randomly asks their parents for R1 million and the R1 million is given to them? How many people wake up in the morning and be like, let's go, what, I'm bored, let's go have breakfast in Dubai. Who does that? Okay, so it's not a show that you watch to relate to. It's more like an inspirational show. You just watch to see how rich people live. That's just all, that's all. It's hard to relate. So maybe if she shares more about her life, like, I don't know, you guys, what's going on. Is she, like I say, you guys, maybe if they worked out something where she starts dating and she's going on dates and how, that is going, maybe. But I just feel like that show is not relatable. I was watching it just to just see that closet, Kamamkhize, and to see Umamkhize namamates akhe awu-15, khona wenza itiye, khona omchuzela ingubo, khona ochuza what shoes she's gonna wear that day, khona there's the one who opens the door, there's the one, I watch it for that, but I can't relate. I mean, I cannot. It's just not that kind of a show. So yes, guys, like they're saying, it's coming on the 14th of December. Hopefully it's going to, entertain us, especially for Mhla 14. Is of Mhla 14, Mhla 15, it's a holiday, it's pure Ramaphosa holiday on the 15th. So ibuka Mhla 14, masimisa Mhla 14, Mhla 15 siyayibuka. Kuzoba mnandi ngoDecember. We'll be hanging out with Mamkhize. So we'll see how that goes, you guys. We'll see how it goes. Paul Laura, hello, 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 hello. Thank you so much for being here. Mayolika Tata, good morning. Orgies, good morning. Constance, Kosi, good morning. Thank you so much, you guys, for being here. So now let's start with the more dramatic stories, okay? Guys, Liopo M, hey guys, the Liopo Boy. Lebel M is always in the papers with the drama. I don't know if he is the drama, he's attracting the drama himself, or just people like putting him in drama. By the way, you guys, it's Moja. I don't know. They seem to be, maybe they needed money a lot recently. They just seem to be putting adverts too much on their articles, okay? It's like you read one sentence, there's an advert, and then you read another, there's an advert. They never used to be like this, okay? Is Moja Love broke? Is the much alive guy broke? What's happening? Too many adverts here. Hey, anyway, let's look at the adverts, so they can make some money. Because we do need the journalists over there to go and get the stories for us, you guys. So let's do the Lebel M story. So this is what they're saying. Remember, you guys, Lebel M is divorcing his wife. But then in the midst of all of that, he also fired one of his employees, because that person was close to the wife that he's divorcing. It's a story like that, you guys. So the person went to CCMA to say that he was unfairly dismissed. Okay, so So over and above him going through a divorce, he was going with to CCMA, attending this case of him firing one of his employees unfairly. Okay, but okay, CCMA didn't think so. Okay, Lebel M wins the CCMA case against his estranged wife's friend. Okay, listen, you guys, I've had some stories about the CCMA. I I'm sorry, it's MA house, but it depends who you're going against. It's that kind of a situation. Okay. CCMA can be like the IAEO party. It just depends. So you never know. You never know. But he won the case, you guys. So this is a story by Theo Nyaba, written for Zimoja. It says the labor disputes between Lebo M, real name Lebogang Morake, and his estranged wife, one of many estranged wives, guys. I'm joking, guys. The others are exes, okay? Estranged wife's friend, Usbo Dlamini, has been finalized. The Lion King producer, by the way, guys, they said he wasn't the producer, but they still refer to him as the Lion King producer because the ex-girlfriend told us that, guys, he has nothing to do with the Lion King. This guy, okay, came out victorious against the Pretty Samuel's friend. The matter was heard at the Commission of Conciliation, Mediation and Arbitration offices in Pretoria last Tuesday, and it has since been closed. Okay, so shame. I guess she's not gonna be paid for that time. Okay, for being fired unfairly. Lebel M was accused by a former employee of unfair dismissal at Lebel M Productions, where she earned a salary of 25,000 a month. Dlamini worked in the finance department, and her boss is said to have unfairly fired her after he had a fallout with his wife, Pretty, whom he is divorcing. Okay, that's a thing, you guys. If you were hired because you were the wife's friend, when the wife is going, you have to go too. The final nail in the coffin for Dlamini was hit by the Commissioner James Ngwakoma Shikha in the ruling dated the 31st of October 2023, seen by Zimoja, which states the file must be closed. Okay, the file is closed. It will never be happen. It will never be. It will never be happen. It will never be open again, you guys. I do wonder if you can appeal though. Okay, she stayed at Lebel's house for free. The CCMA heard that Dlamini started work at both Lebel M Production and Lebel M Foundation on the 12th of Feb 2023. Okay, Lebel M is out there creating jobs, you guys. Okay, not only is he marrying every other year, but he's also creating jobs, which is good. Okay, this is South Africa. We need a few people to be working. Okay, Dlamini gave evidence that she met with someone and Lebel M at their house, where she was told that she would be working for Lebel M and that she will be paid 25,000 rands a month. That's a thing, though, you guys, because when people are getting hired in a lot of the times, they don't worry about people following procedures and processes. People will be okay with someone just saying, listen, just come and work for me, without actually doing the right thing, which is advertise the job, interview a few people, shortlist the people, interview them, and then offer the person a job. People will be okay with someone just saying, was my friend Genala Sebenz. But then when it's time to go, now your friend can't say, like the same way that they hired you, they can't say now, we okay, now you can go. Because obviously they never followed any procedure when they were hiring you, but now they have to follow procedure when they are firing you. Like, okay, the ruling reads, no deductions such as UIF and tax were made from her payment. Okay. You see now, these are all of the things, you don't pay any UIF or anything like that. It's hard to prove that this was really like employment. Okay, she received perks such as accommodation. She stayed at the Morocco household and later moved to the Morocco apartment and was paying levies for the apartment. Okay, she received many favors here. I wonder how far the favors went. Okay, in April 2023, she was given a phone, a laptop, a printer, as tools of trade. She received payments from the second respondent, Samuels, on behalf of the first respondent, Lebel M, for the work she performed. She also received several payments as reimbursements for the expenses that she incurred on behalf of the first respondent whilst Lebogang was away. Guys, she had a cushy job. This is what I talk about when they say someone has a cushy job. Okay, accommodation, laptop, she was getting everything. She worked day and night for the first respondent. She was never told that she was a consultant. Okay. Mashiha said that although Dlamini was economically dependent on Lebel M, there are many factors that militate against the relationship that existed between the parties, being characterized as that of employment. Giving testimony confirming that Dlamini worked for Lebel M, someone said that there was an agreement that Dlamini would work for her husband. There was an agreement that the applicant would be paid 25,000 Rand a month, which was to be later increased to 45,000 Rands a month. Okay. There was no mention that the applicant was an employee of the first respondent. There was also no mention that the applicant was a consultant. Lebogang referred to the applicant as a consultant, and she found that a reference problematic. According to the applicant's own version, she worked day and night. Igbo, for the first respondent, which is the wife, employees do not work day and night and are entitled to leave in terms of provision of the Basic Condition of Employment Act 75 of 1997, the ruling rates. Okay, it looks like this was just a friend that they were like, you know what, so you might need some money and we have some money here. Do just a few jobs for us. Here's the money. Okay, nothing was formalized. Machecha also said that someone's testimony that there was an agreement that the Dlamini salary would be increased to 45,000 per month also dealt a fatal blow to the case. Employees do not normally get more than 100% salary increase. Exactly, you guys. And also, you don't get hired and they're like, listen, okay, we'll pay you 2,000, but next year we'll pay you 4,000. Usually they're like, no, we'll pay you 2,000, and obviously it depends, 6% increase and all of that. Okay, it depends on your union, how the union negotiates the increase. Employees do not normally get more than 100% of salary increase, especially after a short period of engagement. On the evidence before me, the overall impression that I get from the conduct of the parties is that the verbal agreement that they concluded on the 21st of February 2023 was not an employment agreement. Even myself, I agree after all of this information. Okay, this is not employment. This is just a friend helping a friend. Okay, this is not employment. Okay, accordingly, the applicant was not an employee of either the first or the second respondent within the meaning of Section 213 of LRA. The CCMA lacks jurisdiction to deal with the dispute because no employer-employee relationship existed between the parties, Machecha concluded. I think Machecha was right, guys. Was it not right? There's so many things here that it just didn't look like employment. It didn't look like an employment. It didn't look like, it didn't sound like it. Okay. And when you have a falling off with your friend who is giving you 25,000 Rands a month to do few duties here and there, I mean, of course, they're not going to continue giving you that 25,000 Rands a month. Okay. And you accepted a lot of the things not being done the right way for now to come and say, listen, you were supposed to follow procedure. Now we must give you first warning, second warning, third warning, final warning, verbal warning, written warning. But we didn't give you the written offer in the beginning. I agree. It wasn't the employer. It's unfortunate, shame for her, but she needs to find another job now. Okay. And the job market, it's not looking good. Guys, South Africa. Guys, I need to go. I need to find another job. It's dry. I remember the time where every morning, if you bought a newspaper, every morning there will be hundreds and hundreds of jobs. You will just looking for one that is relevant to you. There's no adverts. You go to the websites. I'm like, where are the jobs? Okay, we're supposed to stay where we are. How do you watch adverts here? And I rarely see them. You're reminding me. Guys, I don't know how they appear on your site, but I usually have to set up that the stream has to be monetized. If I forgot to monetize it, I usually do it right after. So if you are watching the stream and I have forgotten to set it up, then you're not going to see the adverts. But if I've set it up, they're supposed to come randomly at different times for you guys. So I can't say where the advert is supposed to be because it's supposed to be different for every viewer. Okay. And also it's they give you the adverts that are relevant to you as the viewer. Okay. So let me just set it up. It's good you reminded me. I'm talking here for free. Yeah, you guys, but obviously, if I forget to do it, I can do it afterwards, meaning that if it's not monetized while I am live, then immediately after that, then I monetize it after, you guys. So, yes, let me just do that. Let me do that. Let me do that. Okay, let me choose this one here. The frequency of the advert. Ayisuka basirobha vele le nale advert yakhona. Hey, ayikho imali la. Basirobha, we are volunteering for YouTube here. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for that, Lebogang. I always forget. And then, okay, yeah. So we did that story, you guys. Now there is this story, you guys, where the singer Inga is claiming that Big Zulu's baby mama and Big Zulu, she's saying Big Zulu's baby mama defrauded her. So I don't know if Big Zulu had anything to do with this thing, okay? Okay, but let's read it, you guys, okay? This is Inga. Inga Hina, the singer, okay? So there's drama here where she is claiming that she has been defrauded, okay? Singer Inga Hina claims publicist and Big Zulu's baby mama. It has nothing to do with Big Zulu there. English number, yeah. The publicist and Big Zulu's baby mama defrauded her. Okay, I don't know, you guys. Maybe this is just it's clickbait for us, you know. But let's read the story and find out what happened. Why is she feeling like they defrauded her? She is fuming and not going down without a fight. Controversial and outspoken singer Inga, who has in the past taken legal action against producer Moby Dixon for their song Trigger, released almost a decade ago, is backfiring shots again. This time at publicist and artist manager Bulelwa Nazo. Listen, you guys. I kind of feel like khona abantu nje abathanda uku-attend court, no matter how little the matter is, they will take you to court, okay? And she's one of those people. In a series of posts on social media, Inga shared cryptic messages about how service providers can often get away with scamming people, but she would not let it happen to her. According to the friend close to the singer, she outsourced a publicist, Bulelo. Apparently, this Bulelo person is a very known publicist. She's good at her job, okay? So Bulala, for her music projects, when she paid, where she paid 40,000 rands for publicity, and with this, she also wanted a music video. Okay, but isn't that too small for someone to work as a publicist for publicity and a music video? Because usually they talking about big amounts when it comes to music videos. But maybe it was a simple just music video where she's by the beach pretending to sing. Okay, she paid for radio. Guys, listen, this is the 40,000 rands. Okay, she paid for radio, TV, and the usual mainstream media. She received most of the work. Apparently, that money was supposed to be for a music video. That's why I get confused. This is a source. Even the source is confused. That's why I get confused. I'm not in the music business, but how does one pay for a music video with such a small budget? My friend says that they had a fallout. She is demanding and wanted too much. I know my friend can be pushy. Bulela, who is also Big Zulu's baby mama. Pixel is just catching strays. Has also managed Chichi Lamaine before they had a fallout. A few weeks ago, Inga, okay, okay, she's busy having a falling out with everybody, okay? So maybe it's her thing, okay? A few weeks ago, Inga is said to have asked for a refund after Bulala failed to complete the work from their plan. The friend adds, I don't think they reached a conclusion on how much she would receive for the outstanding work. But when Bulela stopped taking her calls, she emailed her boss, extended family, and friends, basically harassing her. Another friend says, a friend adds that Bulela did a lot of work for Inga, taking her to radio stations, having articles about her. She introduced her to a distribution company and they networked. They still had a lot of in the pipeline. I just don't know what went wrong. I think it's two women working together, he says. Inga has been calling, threatening, including everyone in Bulala's circle, including her business associates. I mean, she could have just gone to small claims court. That's an idea. And settled it there. Okay, why be so dramatic? The friend adds that accompanied by the police on Monday, the 7th of November, Inga doorstepped Bulelwa's place of work to hand over the letter of demand from the Randburg Magistrate Court. I mean, the drama at the office, but you don't have a video. So, I mean, how pointless is that you are telling us that there was drama at the office? Where's the video? Okay. We need evidence of the drama in the office. You should have seen it. Yeah, I mean, but we didn't because you did not take the video. She came in there screaming, threatening, and making such a noise, demanding however much she was being owed. Bulela kept her cool and dealt with it. Bulela could not be reached for comment, but we need Bulela to come and tell us what happened. What was the 40,000 for? Okay. A few years ago, Inga claimed that she had not received payment from Moby Dixon for the song Trigger and had pursued the matter, which has since been resolved. The singer then took time off from the music industry and did not release any music for almost 10 years before dropping her project Big Bad City in 2022. The music industry is taught and doesn't require people who are sensitive. It's tough. This is not tough. Yeah, I think it's better, but this is not tough. Okay, as much. Just handle things the legal way and protect your mental wellness, as she said. Okay, I don't know, you guys. I kind of feel like the 40,000 rand. If really the publicist did all of those things that they're saying she did, the 40,000 rand is very little for that. For someone to still want a music video out of it. But anyway, you guys, listen, I don't know where Big Zulu is because I'm sure Big Zulu can easily just pay back this 40,000 rand for the baby mama. Okay. So Big Zulu just, 40,000 rands. At least the baby mama can owe you. Maybe you will hold back on the child support for like a few months or something. just help her out, okay? Because this woman, she's beautiful. Inga is beautiful, but from this story, hey, she's very dramatic, okay? Very, very dramatic. So, you guys, are we going to do the Phala Phala story again? Because, of course, when I did I do it on Sunday or Monday? The two guys that were arrested were supposed to go to court and they were talking about possibly arresting the third person. Because this story we're going to follow, I'm interested in these millions that were at Phala Phala under the couch, okay? Eleanor's Chronicles, morning, everybody. Morning, morning, morning. Hit hit. Hey, hey, Nzansi. Hello, Anna. Thank you so much for being here. We need the receipts for the time. Oh, we need the receipts, guys. Purple storage nowadays. There's no reason to be telling a story like Inganegwane. Just give us a video. Very easy, and we can judge for ourselves who was dramatic, who was wrong. If you say people fought, give us the video. It's like that Sonia Mpele story that they say you could see they were taking each other's weaves, but there's no video. Like, I mean, how pointless is that? Okay. Anyway, you guys, so let's talk about what happened with the Phala Phala criminals. Okay. Number one, we need to see them. This is how they look, guys. I didn't even know that there is a lady with the two suspects that were arrested. They do look like they have a lot of money. Look at these jackets. Yeah, yeah, but yeah. If I was a judge, I would be making a conclusion already. Guilty. So apparently they're going to remain in custody after appearing in court because I think this Friday they're supposed to go again. But let's read it and find out, okay? Phala Phala theft suspects to remain in custody. The Namibian nationals appear in Phala Phala Magistrate Court will apply for bail on Friday. So I'm wondering what was happening, Kanti, when they appeared. Was it yesterday or Tuesday? The two suspects who allegedly stole the 10.6 million from President Cyril Ramaphosa's Phala Phala farm in 2020 will remain behind bars until their formal bail application on Friday. Namibian nationals Emmanuela David and Froliana Josephs appeared before the Phala Phala Magistrate Court on Tuesday. The pair were arrested and charged for Feb 2020 break-in and theft of the 10.6 million at Ramaphosa's farm in Limpopo. Where's the money though? Maybe they were like, we'll stash it somewhere and then we'll go to prison for a few years and then we'll come back and spend it. Okay. The lady looks stressed. Okay. Both of them are looking stressed, but they look very dramatically stressed, like they're acting. They're acting generations here. David was arrested in Rustenburg on Sunday, and Joseph was arrested on Monday. Hawks spokesperson Colonel Katlego Mugale said a third suspect was expected to be arrested soon. During the court proceedings, it was discovered that Joseph has a 1-year-old baby who requires breastfeeding. Shame, but the poor baby. Poor baby. If the mother stole the money, I don't know, but poor baby, shame. But, presiding officer Predeshni upon an order the baby to be taken to a mother 3 times a day to so that she can feed the baby. But the baby will have to go to jail. No, I mean, National Prosecuting Authority regional spokesperson Mashudu Malabi Zangi said outside the court that Joseph has been a cleaner on the farm at the time, had been a cleaner at the farm at the time of the robbery. Or maybe she was cleaning and then she saw the money and then she called, hey, Majid, Connie, station is totally lela. Floriana was an employee in the farm. She was a cleaner, but temporarily and had been working there for a while. How? Okay, she was a cleaner temporarily, but had been working there for a while. Okay, I guess why she had been temping for a very long time, and she is one of those who was familiar with the farm, and it is alleged that she infected the other accused. She said, okay. Malabi Zangi said the accused had allegedly used the money to buy expensive cars and properties. Okay, if this cleaner has cars and properties, then she did it. Okay. Because even Ramaphosa, I don't think he pays that much for cleaners that they would own cars and properties. Okay, David, in a recorded interview reported by the Sunday Times last year, was heard saying that he was alerted to the stash of dollars hidden in the sofa at Ramaphosa's farm by the cleaner. Okay, why cleaner? Here's the man. Yes, got the guys. Listen. Yes, God won't like give you into like this and say me. God is not gonna do that. Sometimes God is like, you know, you've been praying, ne? There's the money. She could have just been like, like 2000, a sevenza, like, 1.5. Because these were millions. Who was counting these millions under the couch, asebenza mayishoda ngemali transport nje ayashoda ngemali at 500 asebenza makuyi-month end at 5,000. Guys, she was not going to get caught. Even if they caught her and they were like, okay, we had 10.6 million, now we have 10.5 million. It's just 1 million. Guys, why did she tell the other guys? Why did she tell them? Because obviously, if she tells them, guys, I saw money there by Phala Phala, the guys are going to want to take all of the money. She could have been living a very comfortable life, or not even like every day, like, every time the rent is due. If your rent is 5,000, month end is just 5,000. And yes, my rent is covered by Ramaphosa. Brought to you by Ramaphosa at Phala Phala. Just every month, you just say 5,000, you like in your purse. Hey, landlord, here's your money. And then you work. Next month, 5,000. Guys, even God sometimes looks at us like, hey, this greed of yours, why did they take the whole 10.6 million rents? Okay, there was no need. Even them together, guys. Okay, there was 3 or 5. Even them together, guys. They could have just gone there and took like 3 million. 1 million, 1 million, 1 million. Leave the rest of the money. Hey, sometimes I want to greed. That's why now we're at Tabukisa. She could have been somewhere, relaxed, out with her child eating McDonald's Happy Meal. Okay. Baby's name is Phala. I bet that baby has a very nice prem, those expensive ones that can change into a car seat and then change into a couch seater. Like that can be everything. That those baby prems. I bet you that the baby has that. Okay. Sanele, hello. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, I hadn't finished the story. Okay. So here, this is what happened. David, in a recorded interview reported by the Sunday Times last year, was heard saying that he was alerted to the stash of dollars hidden in a sofa at Ramaphosa's farm by a cleaner. He sent his cousin's sample of 200. Guys, they even sent a sample to prove that they are not counterfeit. Whereupon they decided to break into the farm. Biggest, okay, I don't know, guys. It might not be a mistake because obviously, maybe they're still enjoying the money. It's just that they got caught. Okay, where was I reading? Okay. Okay, I was here. Okay. Ramaphosa, okay, let me start here. The theft came to light when the former State Security Agency board, Arthur Fraser, opened a case of kidnapping and money laundering against Ramaphosa, the head of the Presidential Protection Services, and the crime intelligence members for allegedly concealing the break-in. Listen, Ramaphosa didn't care about that money, okay? Fraser accused the president of concealing the crime from the SA Police Service and SA Revenue Services. I wonder where the money came from, okay? Because the explanation doesn't make sense, okay? In August, South Governor Liseja Khanyago defended the bank's investigation into Phala Phala theft, saying that it found the cash handed to a lodge manager in 2020 was a security deposit and not a final payment. The foreign currency was stolen before the conditions precedent to the sale transaction could be fulfilled. Anyway, the point of me doing the story again was that after the court appearance, they are remaining behind bars, and also they are supposed to go back this coming Friday to apply for bail. Okay, and I guess they will be bringing umntanakhe ukuthi azoncela. Okay, maybe they should just start giving the baby the bottle, because the up and down, who's going to be doing the up and down now to jail to give her the baby to breastfeed 3 times a day, guys? Who's going to do that? They must just give the baby the bottle. They do have the money, guys. I've seen in nanny say these are not 1,000 rand manje, but she has the money, so it's okay. That is if you guys she did steal the money, because we don't know. We're waiting for the courts to decide. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for joining on me today. That's all the stories that I wanted to share about today. Thank you so much for being here. Please don't forget to like the stream and also share it with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers.